Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this fabulous rosette from our brand new Moonstone Winners Rosette die set. So I'm going to show you how to make the pleated rosette. I've already die cut my pieces so you can see what pieces we need. I've chosen to cut 3 of the rosette strips. You can extend your rosette or make it bigger or make the pleats tighter by cutting this as many times as you like. I've chosen to do 3, but you might want to do 4, 5, 6. You might just want to do 2, and that's entirely up to you. So I've already cut my pieces. You will notice that the die again puts the score lines already in there for you, so we just need to fold them so that we can put them all together. So I've already put my tape on, and they are going to connect together like this. So we need to make sure that they're folded so that they fit accordingly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start folding them. You can do these slowly or you can do them quickly and do them in concertina style. Because they're already scored, it makes it nice and easy. So we have our first section. This section will then stick onto here. So we need to make sure that this now folds downwards. So that this will connect to here. And then the third piece will go onto here. So again, we need to make sure this is scored and folded downwards. Once we've done the folding, then we just connect them together, and then you will need to use a hot glue gun to connect these into the actual circular rosette. So again, we remove the backing off the tape here, and we will stick this onto here, press it firmly, connect the next one, and then we will connect the end together to form a circle. So as long as all your pleated sections go up and down, alternately, then you know it's going to work perfectly. And then we will coil it round and we will connect these together. You'll probably find hot glue or the strong red tape will be the best to make sure that the rosette stays in place. So we bring around the ends, press it down. So once you've got the circle in place, you will notice that one edge is straight and one edge is decorative, a little bit scalloped with the holes. You can use this in 2 different ways. So you can make your rosette like this. So you can press down the sections in the middle. If you haven't got a hot glue gun, what you can then do is thread a needle through the holes with some string, pull it tight. That will then bring the centre in together. If you have got a hot glue gun, then you can do the opposite way around. So you have the decorative edge on the outside, and that's what I'm going to do now. At this point, you may want to get a friend to help you to hold this together. If not, another little tip that I have found, which is absolutely perfect when making a rosette of this size, is to take your double-sided tape and place it around the outside of the circle, and that will help to hold it down in place when you're gluing it together. Okay, so what I need to do now, first of all, I want to put this circle onto the back of my rosette. So I'm going to remove the tape while we do the back section first. So if we pop that to one side, and then we're going to glue the circle onto the back. And now there are 2 ways of doing this. You can either place your glue onto the edge of the rosette, or you can place the glue onto the centre of the circle. So what I'm going to do is put some glue onto the circle and then add some additional glue into the middle of the rosette. So we will place a little bit of hot glue on here. I'm going to put my rosette on top and hold it. While I hold it, I am then going to put some hot glue in the middle, and that should hold it in place. And we'll just give that a second just to grab, and then we can proceed to the next step. So we're going to now glue the circle on top of the rosette. And I've chosen a colour scheme using purple and gold. So we've cut the largest circle die and we're going to put that onto the rosette. So put plenty glue on, hot glue, and then we are going to place the circle onto that, and that will then hold it in place. Just hold that down for a second so it gives the glue time to bond. So once your circle is held in place, we can now embellish it with the dies. So we've cut the circles, and as you can see, the circles get smaller in size. So we're going to build these up onto the middle of the rosette. And I'm going to do this using some of our 3D foam pads. And we alternate the colours as well. So we're going gold, purple, gold and purple. So we've got a slightly smaller gold circle, which we've also cut from the dies. I'm going to trim my foam pad a little bit because this circle is slightly smaller. And we're going to place this into the centre. And then we have our little section that says number 1, and we've cut this from purple so it gives that nice gold effect shining through the numbers. So I'm going to put some little foam pads on here. So again, just cut a couple of tiny squares from my foam pad sheet. I'm going to put one at the bottom and one at the top. And then we will take away the backing. Just make sure that little hole is poked out of there. And then we will place this into the centre. So now we've completed the main section of the rosette itself. So the next thing to do is to cut yourself the little tails to go onto the back of the rosette. If you look at the die, you will see that we have just a plain outline. But if you want to, you can add the decorative stars die and cut this from the middle just to give it a little bit more detail. So we're now going to attach these to the back of here. So I'm going to turn over my rosette and I'm going to attach these onto the back. And again, I'm going to use some red tape for this. So we will take the two little banner sections. So we're just going to take the red tape and put it onto the front section here. And then we can overlap these on the back of our rosette. So if at this point you turn your rosette over, you can make sure that when you stick them on, they are in the right place. So we take the tape off here. Okay, and we can now place the other little tail on the section there. And there you have your perfect rosette.